Well, let's switch gears for a second.
Yes.
Chuck D fired Flavor Flav from Public Enemy.
Wow. Yo, Chuck. Wow. Yo, G, why you go? Well, first of all, Public Enemy, one of the greatest rap groups in music history,
Yep.
in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame,
Yep.
one of the most conscious rap groups ever, one of the greatest concepts ever. I'm a big, of course, we're all Public Enemy fans. You know what I mean? I learned a lot from Public Enemy, just all the shit they were saying, all the stuff they made me look up. I mean, I would look up shit because of Chuck D and Flavor. Chuck D and Flavor Flav are Public Enemy. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Chuck D is not Public Enemy without Flavor. He can't, but he's just Chuck D if he's doing anything else. But Chuck D and Flavor Flav are one of the greatest combinations in hip hop ever. I don't care. Flavor bounced off of Chuck so well. You know, it was such a good balance. It's like Run DMC. It's like, you know, it's like Fife and Fife and Q-Tip. They just really bounced off of each other so well. But I think this was a culmination of a bunch of stuff. It was like there was, in the past, Flavor didn't show up to a lot of charities. He fucked up a lot of other shit. And this was like the straw that broke the camel's back. And he was like, I can't do this anymore. But if you notice, Rebel Without a Pause, he goes, Flavor, a rebel in his own mind. Remember, that was a line. And he's always been that, but I think it was a lot of like unprofessional shit that Chuck was just tired of. I don't think he just fired him on the spot. It was a bunch of shit, you know, but I'm hoping, and Flavor even said this, I'm hoping that they can settle their differences, because I would love to see Public Enemy come back and do a tour, because Public Enemy I think is needed at this time. It's really vital that they come at this time, but it was nice to see them come back at the table and Flavor apologize for his bullshit and whatever. I don't know their business. I know Chuck D. I think you know Chuck D. I know Chuck.
Well, I know both of them. I've interviewed both of them. Most
people.
Recently, I interviewed Chuck a long time ago, but me and him have kept in touch. We text each other, you know, throughout the year. And I interviewed Flav recently. I did a real deep dive into his whole career and everything else like that. At the time, there was some lawsuit that they were suing. I don't know if he was suing Chuck.
He was suing them, right?
He was suing them, but I don't think it was Chuck directly. It was like the music company or something like that.
Yeah.
He did call Chuck a genius throughout the interview. I'll tell you that. And I don't know. Like, I know both of them. I'm cool with both of them.
Yeah.
But as soon as it happened, I texted Flav and I said, "You really don't have Public Enemy without Flavor Flav. You just don't."
Oh, it doesn't make sense. You have to.
Yeah, you just don't have it.
Flavor,
you know, it's like you don't really have Cypress Hill without Sen Dog.
Yeah, you need Sen Dog and you need Be Real. They have to be together. They bounce off of each other. That's just how it is. And it's like, you can't. Yeah, I really hope that because Flavor even had his own songs. 911 is a joke. She watches Channel Zero. You know, it's like his voice is so prominent in hip hop, man. That voice is like, you want to hear, yeah, boy, yeah, Chuck, yeah. You know, like a perfect example is that one song, which is one of my favorite songs, Black Steel in the Hour of Chaos. I got a letter from the government, and here it's metaphoric to what Chuck and Flavor Flav were to each other. They had each other's backs. They were brothers in hip hop. And when, you know, in that song, Chuck is in jail trying to get out, and Flavor is going, "Yo, Chuck, we gonna get you out, man. They can't do this to us, man. We gonna do whatever the fuck we can to get you out." That was just metaphoric to how they had each other's back. You know what I mean? And so I really do hope that, seriously, because I just saw Flavor Flav talking about on TMZ saying, I hope that we can come back and come together and just, you know, reconcile our shit, man, because I think they're needed at this time. They really are needed at this time. And I don't think Chuck should he did the Prophets of Rage, but now that Zach is back with Rage Against the Machine, that's over with. You know, Zach, the original lead of Rage Against the Machine, they're back doing their thing.
Well, wait. That's not I mean, are those groups related? Prophets of Rage
I
and Rage
think
Against
that
the
there
Machine?
was some members. He was with them. Hold
on, okay, because Prophets of Rage is Chuck D, Be Real, and there were some other guys, right?
I thought there were some cats from Rage Against the Machine.
Let's look it up.
Yeah.
Let's look it up.
So,
okay, you're right. Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah. So now Zach is back.
Okay, you're right. Okay, I see what you're saying. Now that Rage is back, Prophets of Rage is like,
it's gone.
all right.
It kind of disbanded. Yeah. So now I would like to see Public Enemy come back. And you know what would be great? Public Enemy come back, do an album with features of different people. Be real, just do different shit with different people. Now, I think it's needed. So they're just needed at this time. We need that. We need that conscious shit because the shit that's going on right now is real. And what's so funny is KRS-One, Public Enemy, X-Clan, all these cats we're talking about, all this kind of shit that goes on with biological, chemical warfare. Remember Fear of a Black Planet? Fear of a Black Planet? Let's be real. Like, I mean, with this coronavirus shit happening, I'm just saying, a Fear of a Black Planet, they're like, wait a minute, black people ain't getting this shit? Oh no, it's gonna be black. It's gonna be in its original state again.